Hello everyone, my name is TBSMP, also known as Quinn, and welcome back to the 7th ever video on the TBSMP. And in today's video, we have a few things we are wanting to do. Kind of like building the villas that have been just outlined here for the past few videos. What video did we outline them in? I don't even remember. I'll put it up in one of the corners, I don't know. Left corner, right corner, in the middle, all around, I don't know. But I can't even remember what video we did these in, but it was a long time ago, a few months ago actually. And we've just left these here, and we've done nothing with them. Plus also, I did say a few videos ago that we were going to terraform this area to make it look more like one area instead of two split off areas. And one thing we did to do that is by removing a big mountain that was here. Me, Jack, Brian, and Kade kind of all spent a few weeks chipping down the mountain to the point where I just said, you know what, screw it, let's do some TNT cannons, and now we got these big holes in the ground. Yeah, those actually might become useful later. One thing I wanted to build over in this area is a storage system, because if we fly down here, this is where we've been camped up for the past few months, and it has just slowly grown over to be this big massive chest monster with a bunch of other stuff. We've kept it kind of neat, but still it's messy, it looks horrible, and it is coincidentally in the middle of a villa. So it's kind of just in the way of everything. So we want to build a storage system that goes over here, but not just any storage system, an automatic storage system that I haven't designed yet, or the building around it. Let's design that real quick. Alright, so we are in my building world where I have a lot of just builds, as you can tell. A lot of designing happens here. But we are in here now, and this is where we are going to be designing the storage system with the redstone components, which my limited knowledge on automatic storage system, is going to play a big deal in trying to figure out how to do this. So we are going to probably just have to learn how to, and that's where we're going to do it here. So let's just start. Okay, so I have looked up a video on how to build a storage system, and I'll link the video down below so you guys can actually watch it. And the one that I found I like purely because it's a sleek design. It goes straight down compared to some other ones that I have seen where it does something like this, which I particularly don't like. And I know it's an easy fix, but I digress. So this is the system we've got, and I'm going to be duplicating this over and see how much storage I can get in a little area, because I don't want it to be a massive build, but I want it to also hold a lot. So let's see how much we can do before I decide it's too big. Okay, so with the size I'm going to be doing 5 per row, because with the actual storage system, you need to wait for it to be transported, and water is the most efficient way, but it is the most laggiest way. Yeah, so we're going to be doing 5, and we're going to break them up by hiding all of this stuff. I think it's time to design the walls, the inside, and everything else. So let's start doing that. This is what I've gone so far. I need to extend this room a little bit further out. I don't know exactly how far out. So then we can have tubes running from either side, either going up or down. So yeah, so let's get more designing done. So this is what I've done so far. So I put the flooring in, and I've slightly redesigned the walls, while also putting in a dropper system so they actually can get funneled into here. And I've made all of the actual mechanisms so far. So this is kind of what it's going to look like on the inside. There'll probably be a stairwell somewhere in here so you can go downstairs. Now that I've done the inside, let's start doing the outside. Alright, so I have done the roof. So I've chucked the roof on and done all of the walls on the outside, and slightly done the front area. But this is just mostly so I can have a good idea of what the walls are going to look like and the roof. So then I can texture the roof, which will be maybe my last thing to do, and I can texture the walls too. So let's actually start doing that now. Alright, so I have finished the build now, and I'm ready to put it onto the server. And I think the build actually fits well with the rest of them, and the inside looks quite good, which I'll show you once we put it onto the server. Okay, so we are back onto the server now, and I think I found the perfect spot to build the storage system, which is right over here. So the reason for it is because it's nearby. That's the main reason. Plus also there is a massive chasm underneath it, so if I ever decide I want to build more down, so more layers, very easy. Most of it's already been like destroyed. So, finally, we can put this on the server. So, let's go. Alright, so I have finished the storage system now, and I love it. It's a nice storage system. It's definitely going to work for a while, but it may get filled up almost instantly, because, look, those are all the chests that need to go in here, and there's a way more that still need to go in here. So this might get filled up instantly, so we'll have to make more layers, but that's why we got these around here. This will be where a stair system would go in if I had to build one, and I might actually have to, now knowing how much storage I'll probably need. But yeah, so the storage system is going to work well, and it's going to help us out managing everything a lot better. But now that the storage system room, or whatever it's called, the storage room has now been built, I think it's finally time to move on to something else. So let's move on to that. So what we are going to be doing next is actually building these two villas, and potentially more than those two, but at the moment just these two, because they have been outlined for a long time now, and I just want them to be done because it's going to look 10 times better the second that we have both these villas up, and we can finally move the animals into either or. But I need to find a placement for the portal. That's going to be fun to do. But before we do that, we need to clean up this whole entire area, because instead of living in that villa like we thought we were going to do, we've kind of just migrated and stayed in this one spot like we did when we first got here. So we kind of just need to move all of that stuff somewhere else, and a lot of that stuff is going to be going into, you can't see it, but the storage system. So yeah, we need to start cleaning this up now. So let's do it. So we have completely removed everything from the two outlines. You got put the portal and animals over there, and everything that was in there have now been moved into the storage system. We do need to put more slots into the storage system because there's not enough, but we also found out something else that we don't have enough of, is the smooth sand and sand piles. Also, we're running a little bit low on smooth red sandstone, but I digress on that part. So we're running low on the materials we need the most. Like, I'm pretty sure, I haven't checked, but this we're also running low on too. So we're running low on a lot of materials we need, and if you can't tell, the main like 4 materials we use are smooth red sandstone, sand, birch, and sandstone. Like, so we are running low on that, and we need a lot of it. So we need to start collecting some stuff. We already have a solution for birch logs. If you saw, I don't remember which video it was, but I'll put it somewhere. But we, in one of Brian's videos, he built a wood farm. So that's covered, but we don't actually have anything for sand. And on the server, we don't have any rules against duplication. So we can just go to the end and build a sand duper, and that's fine, because there's no rules against it. We're going to go off to the end portal and build a sand duper there, and hope that it works. So let's head off there. We're going to take a slight detour with the video real quick. We are going to get back to the sand duper in a minute, but I want to make this detour here because this determine something. So early today I was at the Wither Skeleton Farm, the new one that Brian built, right? And I'm pretty sure Brian built it stupidly wrong, and we're not getting the amount of rates that we need. And I just kind of want to see, because I noticed that every time I went down to the ground floor, there was more spawning up here, and I want to see if I'm wrong or right, and see if they're spawning more the closer to the ground I am. And it already looks like we are, so let's find out.
Radius.
This is me flying back up. Do I fly back down? No, I don't think I do. I don't think it does. I don't think it fixes the spawning radius. Yeah, no, I don't think it does. But wait a second. No, I'm not here anymore. Let's see, when I leave. Let's see, when do I leave? Because depending... Well, when I leave, they start spawning in quite a bit. Yeah. I leave right here. But I stopped the replay mod. No, they started spawning in... I feel like he did something slightly wrong to just botch the spawn radius. I don't know. I am down. There's a lot over there, and I'm flying somewhere down here. Yeah, I'm right there. And there's a lot spawning. So I think he did something to botch the spawning radius, for honesty. So
I don't know how you'd mess it up.
I don't know. Because I feel like they're not spawning as fast as I've seen other farms do it before, or he picked a really slow one. I don't know.
Either that or he built it wrong, or built it in the wrong spot.
Potentially. Full honesty, I think I will have to, like, maybe not this video, but in a future video, I think I have to fix this issue. I don't think we're getting as much as we should. Yeah, I'm gonna bring this up.
Whenever I go there, nothing spawns.
Yeah. Oh, you have to wait a little bit for them to spawn, but
I wait for ages too.
I don't think you have to. I don't think we should be waiting. I think Brian screwed up somewhere in building it, so I don't know. I need to talk to Brian about this. Well, enough of this figuring out what's wrong with the Wither Skeleton Farm. Let's actually go back.
None of this analyzing.
Let's finish off with this analyzing. And actually go off and build the sand duper. We are here at the what's this thing called again?
The end portal.
The end portal, yeah. So we're here at the end portal, and Kade has challenged me to build the sand duper from memory. Because I've never actually built one, and I've only ever seen one like a couple times. So it's just I have to build this from memory, and that's what we're gonna do. This is not gonna work out well, is it? No, it's not. Okay, all I know, first things first, is we need
to get rid of the end portal frames.
Yeah, we need to remove the end portal frames. Okay, let's... I don't know.
Seriously, bro? Ow.
Alright, that's not working. Alright, the mushroom won't grow.
Mushroom no grow.
Mushroom no grow.
No. It wouldn't even hit this anyway.
How do I make it grow then?
There you go.
Oh! Worked! Okay, now we need to do it to the other 4 sides. If you want to remove the rest of the portal frames, you can do that.
I need some
I know. We need pistons, slime box, redstone. That's it.
Repeaters.
Repeaters. Yes. I'm pretty.
Why is it not growing? What's the space it needs?
I'm pretty sure somewhere here. Okay.
There's something.
Okay.
Brother, grow.
Alright.
What's wrong?
I think I may be on the right track. Okay, so I think that here, that goes here. We have something that goes like that.
Like a weird.
Yeah, that's what I assumed. Oh, it's definitely a sticky piston. Okay, so that, and that goes up.
Into the portal because I couldn't see it. Yeah, you got it pretty much. Okay, observers are not it, by the way.
Let me
Unless you make it. No, you're making your own design.
So pistons.
You're doing it too far away.
Oh, am I doing it too far? I don't know how far
Yeah.
away I'm meant to be doing it. I know, because I know it's meant to be a loop thing.
Yeah, and you're too far away for it to loop.
Hey, someone like 10 years ago had the same issue. Guess what? They figured it out. And I'm gonna be the next one to figure it out too.
Okay. I kind of just want to stop. See, I'm gonna give you a hint in the right direction.
Give me a hint in the right direction.
There, I'll start
Okay.
with that. The way the guy did it, he was standing here.
Okay.
Yes, that's actually correct.
Alright.
You're getting somewhere.
I'm getting
Now.
somewhere. Let's
So you see that red dust you just picked up?
Yeah. Let me
I'm just
work
gonna
it out. Let me work it out.
Yeah, just throw that. That's basically just nothing. Okay.
It could have worked. You could
Gotcha.
if you let me cook. If you let me cook, it could have worked.
Bro, I'm gonna let you burn it, bro.
Nah.
Wrong.
I'm just joking.
Very wrong. It's not actually from the back.
From the side.
There you go.
Okay.
That's actually no, that's correct.
Hey, so
It's just saying it's too much redstone.
it's too much redstone. You know what? You know what? I don't think there's enough redstone. Let's make it complicated. Let's make it complicated.
Wrong.
Shut up! Right. Boom. Oh. Okay. No.
Yes, I was about to say you need to repeat it because you need it to delay.
One.
See, we're getting somewhere. So, a bit. The video, you're overcomplicating the video, by the way.
You
This
know
is
what?
more than he did.
You know what? But if I can figure out how to do something similar. Wait, let's see. Okay. I know what to put. Okay, right here. Let's find out. Move.
Mate, that was a complete. Dude, the way you placed that down actually made me. Oh my god. No, no, stop.
Let me make the mistake.
Stop.
Let me make the mistake.
Yes, finally. That's what I was hoping you'd do, but it's just like it's not getting sent up because it's stuck.
Yeah, no, you're stuck. That's the problem I'm seeing with it. How do I make it unstuck? That's the question. I need a hint. I need a hint.
In,
Yeah.
okay. Well, first of all, this all wrong. You've had too many slime blocks.
Let me make my mistake.
Yeah, and you've made your mistake, and I'm helping you fix it.
But how do I unstuck the slime from the sand?
Oh, that's something I don't know. Hang on. Do you have leaves?
Believed.
That's what you need.
Nah. Watch this masterpiece unfold. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. We're in the right ball path.
Totally.
See, it's all about finesse, okay? It's all about finesse. Alright, you put that here, you put that here. Boom.
It's not gonna do it again.
It might have been a fluke. It might have been a fluke.
That's the charm.
Might have been a fluke. It might have been a fluke. Hold on.
God damn it.
Alright. I think I might need the answer.
Would you like the video?
Yes, please.
Alright, I got you. Trial and error, and you mostly errored.
That's all error. Okay, so I conceded I could not build this with the attempts that were made and the hints that were given.
It was pretty funny.
It was, you know what? I was in the right ball track.
Would you like to show the ladies and gentlemen at home what you did before?
So this,
Would you?
this is that's And you see, it's a manual one, right? So as in manual is you have to replace a slime box
Replace it every time.
and go back to a desert and mine up the sand. So it's manual.
Double
Yeah,
every time.
I've been set to video, and I'm gonna just build that one. So let's just build that instead. We have done like only one of the machines because we needed to test out to see if it will work, and we found out that it doesn't work purely because on the server hosting that we're using, it fixes a bug that makes sand duping work. So we physically can't do sand duping until we figure out how to turn that fix off without turning everything else off. And completely ruining the server. So we'll have to spend some time figuring that out. So the sand duper is a no-go for the time being. So I have to collect all the sand manually.
Yippee!
Yippee! So I'm gonna go. Yep, I'm gonna go do that. I have now gotten all of the materials I need. So I spent a little bit of time getting sand with Jack, and we have now gotten the sandstone and sand we need, and a little bit of red sandstone. Smooth red sandstone we actually need. So now that I've got all the materials for the actual villas, we can start building them. So let's head into that now. So I have finished building my villa, and Brian has started building his own villa because he wanted to, so I've let him. And hopefully soon he'll be finishing up his villa and we can start moving on to other projects around this area. But now that I have finished my villa, which looks amazing, I personally believe it looks amazing. It fills out this area so much more. But what I'm going to be doing now is heading to the farming district to work on something. So let's head over there. Alright, so we are at the farming district now, and we are not going to be building a farm, surprisingly enough. We are going to be extending the platform, because as you can see, we've only have a little bit of the platform done. And there's this whole heap of platform that has been outlined that it needs to be extended. So what we're going to do is now we're going to extend out these platforms, not all the way around, but just a little bit extended out, maybe do a couple redesigns, because why not? And we're also going to be rebuilding some proper bridges to the farms, because we don't have any proper bridges to the farm. So that's what we're going to be doing now. So enough of talking, let's start building. Okay, so I have now finished the extension of the farming district, which I am starting to reconsider some decisions I have made with the farming district. I am reconsidering now what I'm gonna do with these pillars, because I want pillars, but I don't know if I like the look anymore. I think they should become archways instead of just standalone pillars. I don't know. Plus also there was a design flaw with the water here. It all turned into just like a group of water instead of flowing water like I want it to be. So I've now had to do this, which I'm considering just putting chest here, but I don't know. So that's something else I need to figure out. Now I've noticed that there are a few design flaws with building this that I did not consider when starting the build, because this is all freehand. I have not like predetermined what I'm gonna do. This is just all what I'm coming up with. If you have any ideas of what I could do to fix these issues, please leave them down in the comments. That'll be very, very lovely for you to do. I'm done with the farming district for the rest of this video, I'm pretty sure at least. But I think it's time for us to head back to the main base, Imperium as I like to call it, head back to Imperium and actually upgrade the base in the best term I can put it. So let's head back to Imperium now. Alright, so we are back at Imperium and now we need to work on a couple of things here. As you can tell from just this area alone, there is a lot of empty land that has not been terraformed just yet, and even over here, since we've removed the mountain, now we have a bunch of land that needs to be terraformed. And all of this land over here still needs to be terraformed. So, our next job to do is so we can actually build more builds and merge this whole entire area together as one and plan other stuff. We need to actually have an outline of the land. So, that is what we have to do next, is now terraform all of this land. So yeah, so that's something I need to get into now. So let's start to do it. Alright, I've now finally finished the terraforming job, and this took actual several days of work. Because this was a big platform I had to do, right? It's not, the terraforming is not done, there's still a little bit left to do, actually not a little bit, there's probably more work, which is the edges. Because I still have to get that done. I don't have the materials to do it because I used up all my materials on here, had to collect more materials and continue doing it. I think so far the terraforming job is done and we can move on to the next thing. Thank you all for watching today's video, and I do apologize for not uploading for a very long time. All this footage was recorded several months ago and I just haven't gone around to editing it because I'm in my final year of school and I just have had no time whatsoever. But I should be ending school very soon, and that means I'll be coming back to recording and hopefully getting more consistent videos out, unlike I usually do, which is several months of nothing. But I want to change that, and hopefully very soon I can change all of that and be here more consistently. But thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and with that, goodbye.